Shindo Life, a game I'm sure you've heard about, but is Shindo Life dying? That's what I'm going to be talking about today. So, despite my trash gameplay that I hope you can deal with in the background, I hope you enjoy the video. But first, I would just like to say my opinion on Shindo Life as a game. I think before everything happened with the copyright strike, I think that it was an amazing game. Everyone was just so nice. The community was amazing to play with. I think Shindo Life was overall an amazing game. But after the copyright strike, I do believe that the game got more boring as everything changed, and the community just wasn't, the community and game wasn't the same. And it was just so boring to play Shindo Life, and I feel more toxic players got into the game after the copyright strike. So, let's get back to the point. Since Shindo Life came out on Roblox, it had seen that it was going to be a strong game. People were enjoying playing the Naruto RPG game on Roblox. It had a variety of game modes, and overall it was a fun game. The developers were keeping players entertained with weekly updates. Everything seemed to be good until that single copyright strike. The game and the group were deleted from Roblox. The developers were working very hard to get the game back up and running. But what about the players? How did the players react? On that, the developers even made a video on how they were going to respond to this and ensuring that all the players' data would be safe. But still in the comments on this video, please get Shindo Life back up. I mean it, please. I need Shindo Life back. It is my life. I only play Shindo Life. Yeah, that's how they reacted. And they, of course, the more formal people that are like chill, they get that it was a copyright strike and they know that they can't get the game back up this instant. But those people were like, but what about my data? They ensured that the data would be safe and everything, because people have spent weeks on that game. But I bet when Shindo Life was deleted from Roblox, the players' families finally saw them after weeks of them being in their room. But when the game came back up a week later, let's just leave it at that, the fan base was in for a surprise. Everything had changed down to the names of items. This is when things went downhill. Of course, the game was up and running, and the developers were still doing weekly updates, but Shindo Life became boring. It was as if the game was on replay. You were doing the same thing over and over. The updates were new bloodlines. Again, it was the same thing over and over. Each time they updated the game, it was making the game more boring. They were creating the downfall of their own game. From 100,000 players to 50,000 players, and it will eventually keep going down. Therefore, I can say that Shindo Life is indeed dying. Now, I hope you enjoyed the video, but I just want to say, what do you think? Do you think that Shindo Life is dying? I want to know your opinions in the comments. And as well, I've seen comments on videos that say that there's been 31,000 players, 20,000 players. And I do think there were. I just checked and there was like 59,000 players. And this is like, at the time I'm recording this, it's at like 12. So it's a good time of the day where kids are partly there. And of course it's on the weekend. But what I like to say is Shindo Life is a great game. I will still support the game. It is amazing. Of course, I decided to stop playing the game, but I will always support the game and the creators. I think it was an amazing game. It is still an amazing game, but it's just so much more boring. They just made their own game trash. But then again, leave your opinions down in the comments below, and hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.